Chaotic. Pretty awesome, definitely.
Awesome. Awesome.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Charismatic.
Chewbacca.
Courageous.
Crazy.
Dad.
Deliverance.
Empowered.
Energetic.
Fast. Fearless.
Food. Casey's a foodie. To me, ice cream, barbacoa.
Forward.
Forward thinking.
Friendly.
Get done. GSD. That we could use that too.
Just handsome and fearless.
Honest?
I don't know.
Ice cream. Ice cream. Ice cream.
Incredible.
Inspirational.
Inspirational. Legos. Lego.
Legos. I'm sure he's probably had that one a lot. Just super outgoing. People first.
Pure man.
Sincere.
Soft, like, only because he's like a big teddy bear.
Supportive.
Wonderful.
I can't remember specifics, but it was something along the lines of you approached a teenager who was wearing like a Seahawks hat or something. You started talking to him about football, and the teenager was just so shocked that this older guy was talking to him about football and showing him cool stuff on the iPhone. Yeah. So, and then he just like awkwardly like scampered away outside of the store. So.
My first memory of Casey was him being very forthcoming with his obsession with Star Wars and not holding back.
One of my favorite memories of Casey, I remember asking him a question for help and he just told me, I like Frappuccinos from Starbucks.
I don't know, I have a lot of good ones of Casey. Most of them involve any time he makes like funny noises or funny sounds. Always on purpose, never accidental, but he does. He has the most hilarious sound effects. Every time I see him, he's like, hey, and I'm like, what in the world does that even mean?
So last year, when I was super pregnant and I lived off of ice cream and I was talking to Casey about ice cream, and I think it was him and David, they went to the store to buy a bunch of Ben & Jerry's and then put it in the break room, and they were like, hey, there's more ice cream, because I had just ate a bunch of ice cream. So I came back here to then eat more ice cream, and it was a very good time.
Being able to, buck the system a little bit, being able to go up to the mall and say, hey, we're closing down early because I care about my employees more so than I care about, you wanting to keep us open. Like, that really surprised me in a manager. And in the shopping mall, in a mall, being able to just tell them all, like, this is what we're doing because my people are more important.
I just felt like he was like my dad. Like, it was super easy to talk to, like super comfortable. And I don't think I've been around someone who it was immediate, just like, I want to know you, I want to get to know you. So it was one of those kind of interactions.
I've had a lot of bosses, and even before bosses, just people that I've interacted with, where they'll kind of spit a good game, they'll kind of give you those lines that you like to hear, but at the end of the day, it's not necessarily genuine. Casey, the first time I met him, shook his hand, and I thought, this dude, he knows what's up, and he's coming at me straight. It's not any kind of a BS type game. He's being a genuine person. I really appreciated that.
So the first piece of feedback I received at Apple was from Casey that my shirt was wrinkly. And he's like, what's going on here? Don't you have an iron? And that was kind of my first piece of feedback. But since then, I feel like I've done a much better job. So thank you for that positive, negative, that feedback.
I had a chance to come back to Apple, and I had to talk to Casey over the phone, and I'd never seen him in person. I'm in Montana, and warm, welcoming, extremely energetic, and matched up well with kind of what I was expecting when I got here, and he just gave me a big hug and said, welcome to the family.
I think differently about what change in my own life looks like because of Casey.
I think Casey has inspired me to drive to be better at what I do every day.
I think, one way he's inspired me is by challenging us to get out of our comfort zone and challenging us to do things we aren't always, comfortable with and confident in doing. Stepping out of that bubble. And I think he's, showing that you know, with this move, he's, you know, moving his family, uprooting, and he's kind of leading by example by, you know, stepping out of his comfort zone. And I think that's something, you know, we can model.
Casey has definitely shown that, you know, no matter who or what or where, he's given me a gift that makes me want to strive every day to make the store better, to make me better. And you know, I don't like letting anyone down, but I know that each day is another day to right the wrongs of the day before and become the better person.
Honestly, just his motivation, his fearless motivation. So when there's a door that's closed, he finds a window.
I think to the first point, the thing that I come away with in knowing Casey is that it's important to be fearless and to believe in yourself and just have fun and not worry about anything else.
People first, once again. I think Casey has always been just people first. And I think it's always been whether do the right thing for the customer or do the right thing for your employees. You know, that line one, like I said, of the credo where it's, you know, our most important resources are people, and he just lives that. Just automatically wants to put that person first.
Just in his mannerisms, just in the way he conducts himself. And I've always prided myself as a leader, but I've never necessarily had a benchmark to go off of or kind of a good vision of what a leader should be. It's always been kind of my own compilation of characteristics, and in the short time that I've worked with him, I think Casey is now my role model for what I want to be. I want to be a leader one day, and I want to be like Casey.
Don't leave. Bye, Casey. We'll miss you. Just go do the damn thing in Stanford. Make us proud. Show them that Boise pride.
It's been an honor meeting you, Casey. I just wish I could have worked a little longer with you and, you know, gotten to know you a little bit better. But I mean, so far all the moments we've shared has been great, and I'm glad that I got to meet you.
Casey, man, I can't believe you're leaving, but I'm so stoked for your opportunity. I wish that I'd had a chance to come to the Easter egg hunt with the lighted eggs, but maybe we'll come to California and come take on this tradition. But good luck down there, and I know that they are going to be extremely lucky to have you. We'll miss you.
If you don't come back to Boise again, we're gonna come to you, and we're gonna find you, and we're gonna do things to you that you never thought could happen.
Have a great time. I hope you love it there. Everyone will love you. Don't be nervous on your first day. Not that I think you would be, but we're gonna miss you a lot.
Good luck, Casey. You will be missed greatly. I know this is your next adventure with Apple, and we all love you. We'll miss you a lot, but good luck in your endeavors. And you know, we're all still in the same family, so hopefully we'll be in touch. So good luck, bud.
Casey, you're the best man. I expected this to happen because you're just so great at what you do. So best of luck to you in Stanford, and they're going to be really blessed to have you in. So.
Casey, you have a warm heart. You have a warm heart. You have a warm heart? You don't have a warm heart. You have... Your heart is warm, and you have one.
It's above cold, but it's not extremely hot.
You have a hotter than lukewarm heart.
There you go.
It's
the
not
temperature...
quite boiling. If your heart were a steak, it would be medium rare.